Okay. How are we going on this? Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Perfect. Let's chuck this to the side. And I need to quickly dry my power, making sure I don't get electrocuted. How are we looking? Good, good, good. So chuck this here. Oh. I think we're good. We are on. We are on. Morning from Alabama. Good morning, mate. I'm just going to quickly dry the track because we've had not much snow, but we had an issue with condensation. We had a big, I wouldn't say snowstorm because it was definitely not snow, but we had a big mist come through overnight, and because it sort of went through slow, it's wet the track up almost like it was raining. So I just sort that out. I just want to make sure it all works properly because everything is drenched. And I mean everything. The joys of having a track outside. Let me just quickly get all this dried up. All the important parts anyways. So if the cars come off, we're not having skates. But I guess that's the problem with living in the Alps. As soon as it gets wet, or even if it doesn't snow, as soon as it gets any condensation in the air, it turns into this big, almost rain cloud, and it sort of hovered over our town this morning and last night. When I woke up, I couldn't really even see anything outside, and I walked outside and gone, hold on, why is my track underwater? So it's going to be the ultimate test. Will my track still work? Because I honestly don't know. I haven't turned it on yet. So let me just clean some of the runoff areas where we will get some water, and let's see if it works. Whoa, it's cold again. Do I turn it on? Well, let me dry that. We're working. This track is like so hardy, I'll tell you what. Number 5 to win. Straight into it. Straight into it. Number 5. Hopefully number 5 can drive. Johnny 5 is alive. So I'm quickly turn the power up again just while I clean parts of this track, so we're not having. It's still a little bit moist. All right, let me put these cars down because we won't be using them yet. And let me put some cars on. It's been raining, has it? Oh wow. We haven't really had rain. It's just we've had this bloody cloud come across. It's a bit weird. Let me see if number 5 does work. I've got nowhere really to put the cars now. I'll put them here. And we'll see if we can get them going around. I'll be very surprised if the track doesn't have any issues because it was like literally drenched. How are we looking? I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. It is work, and it's actually worked. Oh, 2 cars? Nope. All right, we're good to go. I honestly cannot believe that. This track was literally underwater. Okay. Good. Let me start getting some more cars on, get their tyres warmed up because they are freezing. I believe we've got a delivery coming from Sky Electric today, which is exciting. I'm going to take it a guess that it might be one of their latest RX-7s, maybe. All right, good. I think 85 needs to be slowed down. 31 needs to be sped up. 63 could be sped up. And that looks like they're pretty even. All right, we're looking good. We are looking good. We're looking racy. Just making sure everything is running smoothly. So we do have a car that's been retired, guys. The chip is definitely fried. I did some testing on it last night off camera. So we have taken 20 off, which was the McLaren's chip. So I've put that into the Mercedes because that car is not, in my opinion. Oh no, sorry, 12 is off. 12 is off. Yeah, 12 is broken. So we've taken the GTR off because that one, we've got 2 GTRs, and we've put the McLaren back in with a new chip. Well, a demo chip from another car. What we got? Track runs great. Hello, Craig. Hello, mates. Hope you're well. Yeah, the track is running good. I'm just going to quickly slow a couple of these cars down because they are too fast. And I do have some stuff I want to try and do today. I've got 3 different brands down here. I had some questions yesterday about other brands that run on the track. So we'll see if I can get some cars on track that aren't Carrera Digital. How's he looking? Let's test him beside another car. All right, happy days. He looks good. Now we need to do the Aston Martin. How are you looking? Aston is way too quick. Yeah. No, Aston's okay. We'll keep the Aston on, and I think that's it. And we need to speed up these 2. They're a bit slow. And then we'll get into it. I'm good, mate. I'm good. Hello, Andrew. Hello, mate. Hope you're well, guys. I'm just setting the cars up. We're going to get some more racing going. If you haven't joined before, we do 7 rounds. Each car that runs a race, if you win that round, you wait until the final round. So, for example, we have 6 normal rounds, and the car that wins their heat moves on. All right, 31, you're looking feisty. Let's check out 63. Okay, they're all looking pretty good. They will slow down, they will speed up. We know the rules. There we go, done. How long does it take to do 7 rounds? Whoa, I'd say at least 40 minutes. We will get into it, but it does take a little bit of time because, I mean, we do 10 laps, but you know what? We're going to start right now so we can get the show on the road. How's that sound? Round number 1. If you are joining, we are digital slot car racing. You can play along, and the track is still wet. It's really wet because the cars are actually throwing up some water, which is cool to see, but probably not good for racing. If you are new to this, we will... Gee, these are really throwing up water. I'm surprised that this is working. This plastic is soaking up the water. This plastic is holding the track. The track is now wet again. That is crazy. Well, let's start racing before we run out of grip. Hello, Alan. Hello, mates. Can you show us? Can we show you what, Craig? What do you want to see? I missed what you said. Can I show you what do you want to see, Craig? I better fix that camera as well. Your camera's a bit wonky. Let me fix that camera before we get into round number 1. What's going on with our camera? The water is from condensation. We've had a bit of a, I'll call it a, what would the proper word be? We've had a little bit of a mist storm come through, if that's the word you can use. So we've had a fair bit of mist coming through, and because it has slowly passed us in the Alps, it's brought a lot of water through. So the mist was, when I walked out this morning, you couldn't really see past the track, and the mist has just dropped all the water. So not proper rain. Hello, Mega Digger. Hello, mate. Yeah, dew. Thank you, mate. That's the word. Dew. Hello, Ivan. Hello, mates. Hope you're well. Let's get into it, guys. Good angle. Excellent. I hope that's okay. Been very hot here in New Zealand. Don't rub it in. You bastard. I wish it was hot here. Let's go, guys. Round number 1. Before we get into it, there is a hype button on YouTube. If you're watching on your phone, the hype button is free. If you press that, it throws this live out to other people so we can get as many people watching and enjoy it as we can. If you've never played before, we are about to do round 1. It is digital slot cars. We have 6 cars on track at a time. you lock a car number in the chat, and if your car wins, obviously you're the winner. 2026 we'll be making points for prizes, but at the moment we're just getting this thing sorted. So let me have a quick sip of my drink. And let's get into it. So for round number 1, now you're not late. How do you determine pole position? Random. I'll quickly explain it before we get into it. We have gone early, guys. Normally I start at 9. I go a bit early now so I can explain. So it might be boring for the next 2 minutes. Pole position is very hard to determine because these cars are set by me automatically. And then once I set the speed, they stop. We randomly put them out, and every car has 6 chances to make the final. So if you don't win the first race, you won't always start in first. You won't always start in third. We just mix it up. It's as fair as we can be. So here we go. Oh, thank you, mate. I like it too. It's a cool little track. You can do this track at home. That's why I've done it, so you can sort of see. We will change it around end of the week. Here we go. Race number 1. We have got 6 cars on track. Get ready to lock a car in the chat, starting with 85 orange McLaren. Next up, we have 16 orange KTM, followed by 27, our Red Bull liveried, the Pokemobile. Next up, we've got car 5, our blue NASCAR, followed by car 63, our black and green Lamborghini. And last but not least is 22, our red GTR. Lock a car in the chat. We are going to start, mate. If you're listening, you'll hear the rules. First lap is a rolling start. After the first lap, if you smash out or are lapped, you'll be removed. We'll continue until a 10-lap official countdown. Are you ready? NASCAR, nice choice. That is car 5. Good luck, drivers. The track is a bit wet, so we might have some sliding here. We are off. Yellow flag. We've had our first incident. Let's sort these 2 cars out. Yellow flag, restart. We need to complete the first lap. Let's go, baby. Yellow flag, 2 cars don't want to drive. Yellow flag restart. We're about to start our official race once they get around. And we are off. Here we go. We are off and racing. In the lead is 22, followed by 85 with a big move. 85 into the lead. Wow. 85 is quick today. 1 more lap and we'll do our official 10-lap countdown. That is lap number 1, 16 and 27. You are out. Lap number 2, it is 85, 22, 5. Coming into lap number 3, 85 the McLaren, followed closely by 22 the red GTR, and in third is 5 the NASCAR. Lap number 5, 22 has now taken the lead. It is 22, 85. 85 is being held up by a backsetter. We're on lap number 6. Lap number 7. The GTR is flying today. Lap number 8. It is 22, 85, 5. This GTR is on fire. Lap number 9. 1 more to go, guys. Oh, yellow flag. Yellow flag. So the rules are if there's 3 cars left on track, which there is, and your car smashes out, normally you're removed. But because we need 1, 2, and 3 for first, second, third, first place came off, so we'll put him back on, but he goes to the back of the pack. So it is now, sorry, where am I? Yes, it is now 85, 5, and 22 has to go behind 5, which puts him into third. And we're on lap number 9. We're about to go into our final lap. So 85 is now our leader, followed by 5 and 22. Normally that car would have been eliminated, but we need 3 cars on track. Let's go. And final lap, 85, 22, and 5. And our winner for our first race is car 85, followed by car 22 and 5. So first place, McLaren, car 85, moves on to round 7. So he now stays off. 85 has made it into the finals, followed by a very fast 22. Don't ask me why he is so fast today, but he is. And last but not least is car number 5, our NASCAR. Remember, mid-2026 points will mean something for members of the channel. We will be doing prizes, but at the moment, we are just getting this all set up. So, round number 2. Let's go. Let's get them back on board. Again, we changed starting positions. These guys' tyres are all so wet. Let me just sort them out. The track is literally wet. This is amazing how much water is thrown up by these cars. So I'm going to quickly give them a bit of a tickle, making sure that they're nice and dry. Yep. Let's put some more cars back on, making sure all the tyres are dry. I have to go in 5 minutes. No worries, Craig. Mate, go for an F1 race with some teams. We can't, because the F1 cars will probably damage after the first race. We have discussed this on our live streams before. I am potentially getting an F1 set sent to me. I will review it, but we won't let them race with these guys because, like I said, if we have the F1 cars on track, their front spoilers will be gone after the first smash. Literally, they'll break away. And they're quite expensive, so I don't want to damage too many cars where these ones here are already pretty much damaged. Here we go, 6 cars. Let me quickly put them all in place. Track is a little bit wet, which will make it interesting. My name is Via. Hello, Via. Are the tracks interchangeable? Yes, they are. You can change the track. We do it regularly on the channel. My name is Via. Hello, Via. Do you have any Commodores? No, Darren. Sorry, mate. No Commodores. Apologies. What else we got? Peak Male Happiness. It is, mate. It is. This is a combination of 2 sets. Thank you, Mega Digger. Thank you, mate. Felt like a movie. I wish it was. Here we go. 190 watching, 27 likes. Get those likes up, legends. But let's kick it off. Round number 2. Starting with car 27. Lamborghini Red Bull liveried. That is the Polkmeister's mobile. Next up, we've got car 16, orange McLaren. Sorry, orange KTM. Followed by 34, our black Aston Martin. Next is 63, our black and green Lamborghini. Followed by 5, our blue NASCAR. And 24, our yellow NASCAR. Lock a car in the chat. That is the car that you hope wins the race. Rules are simple. First lap is a rolling start. After the first lap, if you crash out, you're removed. Let me quickly check the chat. We can't do qualifying laps. Place 1 car in reverse. It won't drive. That will be pointless. Hello, Sohan. See you, Craig. Have a good day, mate. I want the orange car. Can you change the camera angle? What camera angle would you like? Were able to purchase these tracks? Where are we? You just have to Google. Hello, Mav. You just never get married. Well, I am married with a kid. So if you do get married, this is peak married happiness. So get married, guys. Hello, Louis. Cars can't drop in reverse. Are we able to pick new cars every race? You sure can. So, guys, you can lock a car number every race. 85 is into the finals. We've got our 6 cars. Are you ready? Round 2. Lights have gone green. We need the cars to finish the first lap. Oh, their tires are getting very slippery. This is not good for publicity. I might have to drive the track again in a minute. Yellow flag restart. Tires are a little bit wet. Clean start. We are off and racing. We've lost 3 cars off track and we've got 3 cars left. That is lap number 1. Oh, no. We're having issues with the track now. Our tires are too wet. Oh, they are soaking wet. We might need to have to get another towel. I'm going to have to go dry this, guys. Give me 2 seconds. We're going to quickly dry the track. I will be back. So give this track a dry because we want our cars. I'm going to restart that race because the track is now starting to wet up again. So let me just dry the track. Apologies, guys. Yesterday was a very, very warm day, and now today we have got water on track. So don't ask me. These races have everything. So I'm just going to give it a quick dry over. It will get wet again. It's just what happens when you live in the Alps. It is actually seriously wet, even though I've dried it twice today. That's incredible. But it's all right. We'll sort it out. We will sort it out. Never fear. We will be racing in a second. We've had ice on track. We've had water on track. If you've watched the live streams regularly, conditions of track does change during the race as well. We call that Alp living. I live in the Austrian Alps, so It is very cold up here. In summer, it gets very hot. But let's just quickly dry these up, just to give the cars enough chance to get around these corners, because they are quite fast. The cars are, if you notice from yesterday's stream, we haven't touched the cars today, as in speed-wise, and they are faster than they were yesterday because it is colder. That's just what happens in the weather. Another 2 minutes, guys. I'll have this dried up. That's if anyone's still watching. Everyone's probably left. Probably talking to myself, but that's okay. I talk to myself every day. I'm going to bring all the cars back around. We will restart that race because due to weather, so we'll red flag that race, and we will start it, which gives everyone a chance to race again, which I think is fair. I'll just get these cars over here. Aussie in, no, we're in Austria, not Swiss. But I am an Aussie, yes, I am an Aussie. Not many of us in town, to be honest. I think I'm the only real Aussie accent that's in town. So it's quite interesting when I'm talking to the locals because they speak German. And I'm like, good morning, hello. They're like, this guy doesn't speak any German. No, I don't. Interesting. All right, here we go. We are looking a lot drier. We'll probably have to do that again during the stream, but that's okay. Now it's time to quickly give the tyres a tickle because everyone's tyres will be a little bit wet. And we will. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we are. 6 cars. Let's start them up again. Legends. I guess if they don't last this time, it might be. What band? SLOTCARS. Brand. These are Carrera Digital, guys. Carrera Digital slot cars. We do have Scalatric as well on the channel. We've got Revo Slot. We've got NSR. We've pretty much got all the brands that we show on channel, but what we are racing right now because of the ghost mode function is Carrera Digital, which is why you see more than 1 or 2 cars on track, because digital lets you put a lot more cars on track, and they also, as you can see, they change lanes. All right, tyres are clean. We are looking better. Let me just sort the track out, making sure the track is connected. We've got 1 winner for today so far. Maybe it's the only winner for the day. Who knows? It's making sure the track is together in most parts. Sorry about this. All right, we're back together. Let's see if we can go racing. Restart race number 2. Get ready to lock a car in the chat. That is the car that you hope wins the race, starting with car 16 orange KTM. Followed by 24 yellow NASCAR. Next up, we have 63 black and green Lamborghini. Followed by 27 is our Red Bull liveried Lambo, the Pokemobile. Followed by 34 black Aston Martin. And last but not least is 5 our blue NASCAR. Yes, Australian. I got off the wrong plane. All in yellow. So you went from Australia to Austria. That's right. Thank you, Dallas. I appreciate it, mate. You moved to Austria just to have all the type of weather for the track. I sure did. The crowd is going absolutely quiet. Thank you, Vernon. Thanks for the subscribe. And guys, we are almost at 21,000 subs. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't hit like, hit like. Here we go. Race number 2. Sorry about that. We'll see if we can run this one. First lap is a rolling start. After the first lap, if you crash out or lapped, you are out. Here we go. We're finally racing. Will the cars stay on track? We are off and racing. It is 16. Wow, these guys are going really fast today. There's lap number 2. These guys are going a little bit too fast today. Who came off first? So 24, we'll go back on. Well, lap number 2, it's 34.5.24. Good luck. They are flying today. Yep. We've got to stop that race. So what's happened is the cars have not reset. So we've got cars that are going way too fast for the track. So you got 2 options. You can give me 5 minutes so I can reset all the speeds, which I'll do right now, which I'm going to do anyways. And you can ask me questions whilst I quickly do this, or you can swipe up and leave me by myself. But we will keep 85 as our winning car for round one. I now going to have to set all the speeds, guys, because as you can see, the cars will not stay on track. It is way too cold for them, and that's given the cars some extra power. Their motors are loving the cold, so we're going to slow the cars down a bit. Otherwise, we'll never finish a race. So I do apologise, guys. This is the first time we've had a live stream that's sort of not had our races. Yellow was winning. Well, he was, but he came off. All right, so that's 34. That's our set marker. So let's now set up 27. And then we put them side by side to make sure that they're fair. All right. Yep, they're looking good. So that's the kind of speed that we want from all of our cars. So Lamborghini, you are done. Now let's do the NASCAR. And of course, you guys can do this at home as well. They do drift when the tires are wet, but they're not meant to drift, no. All right, 5 is done. We're getting through these, don't worry. We've only got 10 cars to do. I have a bunch of old vintage flat cars. Where is a good place to get it to somebody who would appreciate it? Depends on where you live. I would say list them on Facebook Marketplace or on eBay. SLOTCARS do have a big following when it comes to second-hand prices of products. But as in regards, do I have a connection? No. When I sold my collection, I sold bits and pieces before I sold it as a full collection, and I used Facebook Marketplace, just all your normal sales places. If you're in Australia, try Gumtree as well. Gumtree's really good. If you're in Austria or Europe, Willhaben is really good. It's another like Gumtree style. And of course, eBay. All right. He's a little bit too slow. Let me sort him out. Yeah, Scarlectric is really good. People ask me a lot of questions. Why don't I use Scarlectric in my videos to do this kind of racing? Scarlectric also has a very good digital system. The only thing missing from their digital system is what allows me to do this, which is the digital ghost cars. So with the Carrera / Scarlectric digital cars, we can do ghost cars with the Carrera system, where on Scarlectric you really can't, which makes it hard for me to race online for you guys, because this is all just entertainment purposes, obviously. All right, 31 is done. We're looking good, guys. We've only got 3 more cars to go. And for those that are hanging on, thank you. I appreciate it. How much? Thank you very much, very much. I'm in the US. Are you in the US? Okay, awesome, awesome. Hi, I'm back. Hello, Liam. What's the difference between the digital 124 and the digital 132 racing kits? When it comes to, I'm guessing you're talking the slot car sets. I haven't got a 124 set to show you. The main differences are literally the cars are 124 scale, which obviously you would know that. The other differences are the power supply that comes with a 124 set is 18 volt. Which sometimes is more beneficial if you're running multiple cars like me. And that is it. The track is the same. The digital components are the same. The controllers are the same. Of course, the cars are 124 scale, which are big boys. And the power supply. That's the only things that are different in those sets. They are a little bit more expensive. If you do want to upgrade your power, which I should do that for the videos because then we won't have any power drop, you can buy the 18 volt power pack separately. Which I recommend it if you're doing what I'm doing, because this is power consumption at its best, because we've got so many cars on track. And if they are going too fast, you then can control the power by the CU, slowing the cars down. The top speeds can be set so that you don't go any faster than you can be. All right, done. We're done. Thank you, everyone who's been patient. I really do appreciate that. We are now done. We are done. So to quickly read. No worries at all, mate. We want car POV. I'm working on some of that stuff for 2026, guys. I am outside, as you can see. I'm in minus degrees. 2026, I will have more options. When it comes to POV cars for racing online, it is very tricky for me to do that in my current format. What I mean is, if I start adding multiple cameras to our stream, YouTube starts not wanting to show it to as many people. So we will do that in the future. We might do one race a week where it is multi-camera, big screen TV stuff. But I'll need people to subscribe and follow. Otherwise, you won't be notified like you would be how you are right now. It makes no sense, but it's just how YouTube works. So we are working on that. Also, if you are a member of the channel, I keep saying mid 2026, so I don't disappoint anyone because I am working on it. Mid 2026, we will have points for member races. So during the live stream, I will have member-only race, which means you'll be selected as a member, given a random car, and if your car comes first, second, or third, you will get points that go to a tally, like a real race, and at the end of the season, which we'll figure out together, you win a prize, first, second, and third. Sounds good. Here we go, we're back. Thank you, too. I appreciate it, mate. Do you speak Afrikaans? No, I don't. Why would I speak Afrikaans? I'm in Austria. 40 here, summer. Thank you. I'm coming back. For the 124 cars, you will need to have borders. Yes, sorry, I should have said that. Thank you, mate. Mega Digger is a wealth of knowledge. He will answer a lot of questions. Cheers, Mega Digger. Hello, Hensley. Here we go, guys. Race number 2, finally. You've got 6 cars on track. Get ready to choose a car number when I read it out to lock it in. We will go digital racing. We've got 10 laps. Good luck. Here we go. Car 34, black Aston Martin. Followed by car 31, BMW. Next, we've got 63, Lamborghini, black and green. Followed by 24, yellow NASCAR. 22 is our red GTR. And 16 is our orange KTM. Lock a car number in the chat. First lap is a rolling start. After the first lap, if you crash out or are lapped, you'll be removed. We will do 10 laps officially. 85 has made it to our grand final. Good luck, drivers. We are now racing. Here we go. We are off. Hopefully the car speeds are very similar. We will sort some cars out if they're too slow. It is 22, 34, 31. 22 in the lead, the GTR versus the Aston Martin versus the BMW. That is lap number 1 of 10. We're into lap number 2. It is 22, 34, 31. Some of these cars will be sped up, guys. I can see some are slower, but we have a really good race up here in the lead. Lap number 3, 34 is trying to overtake 22, which is going to happen on the straight. Yes. Lap number 4, it is 34, 22, 31. 31 now pushing into the lead. 63, you have been lapped. We'll sort you out next. Lap number 5. We have an epic race up the front. 22 is now pushed away from the 2 cars. We're into lap number 6. It is 22, 31, 34. 16 has been lapped. We'll fix him next race too. Yellow flag. I did that. That was my fault. Sorry, guys. I absolutely pushed that car off with my finger. He can go back into 3rd. I apologize. We're on lap number 6, 22, 34, 31. We have 3 cars left, 4 laps to go. If you crash out now, you'll be put back on, but back of the pack. Let's keep racing. Oh, we've got 4 cars, sorry. Lap number 7, 22, 34, 31. The GTR is now taken off. He's had a bit of a speed boost. Lap number 8, 31 is making a comeback. Coming into lap number 9. 1 to go after this. Oh, Beamer is off. Beamer is off. Final lap. It is 22, 34, 24. That bit of an upset here. Your winner is 22, followed by 34 and 24 with an upset from the Beamer. What happened? So moving on to our final race. Race number 7 is 22. He will now join 85 into our championship. I'm going to quickly sort out 2 car speeds because they were a little bit slower. I did see that visually. It was the KTM and I think it was 63. So let me quickly sort them out and we'll move on to race number 3. That was actually a really good race. They were swapping positions, and then the GTR just had a bit of a speed burst. You will find, guys, if your car stays on the inside lane, which it does change randomly, if it stays there long enough, he will literally lap a lot faster because it naturally is the faster lane. Let me quickly sort out this guy. We'll get him on track quickly. We need to sort out his speed. He's a little bit too slow. Godzilla! Red car wins the home Grand Prix. Well, we don't know yet. We've got round 7 will be the decider. All right, 16 I think is sorted. Again, if we need to speed these guys up, we will. I do that every time we see a car that's too slow. Let me just quickly dry the Lamborghini because he is a little bit slow as well. And then we'll get back into it. Round 3. Nope, too slow. Let's go again. Hello, Josh. Hello, mates. Hello, Hamish. Sorry, Hamish. Why did I say Hamish? Hello, Hamish. Hello, Hamish. If you guys are interested in digital slot car racing, feel free to hit me up in my emails. I can help with any questions. I don't sell any products. I will be working on that. I have been asked by many people, Trav, do you sell? You should sell. I don't. So I can't help you with buying other than Scalextric. If you are interested in any Scalextric items, there is a link in my channel description that does help me out. Scalextric is a big supporter of the channel, but that's the only link I've got to share. Sorry. I'm working on a Carrera one, but don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's get a NASCAR on there. We're going to chuck the NASCAR in the middle because he started at the end before. And there we go. The track is actually getting wet again. But it's all right. We're going slower. Here we go. Round 3. My God bless you. You are a very good person. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Hello, chicken pants. Chicken pants. Hello, chicken pants. I love it. Now I'm inspired to build a new track. The parts are in the bag now. Get it, son. Get it. Let's go. Let's go, Davey. Davey, when you finished your build, mate, email me. My email's in the channel description. Show us your stuff. We'll probably get on the channel. Hello, K Games. Hello, mate. I'm sticking with. Here we go, guys. You are a very good person. Oh, thank you, mate. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you, mate. Here we go. Race number 3. 6 cars on track. Get ready to lock a car number in the chat. Starting with car 16, KTM, orange. Followed by car 31, BMW. Next, we've got 24, our yellow NASCAR. Followed by 27, our blue Lamborghini. Next up, we've got 63, our black and green Lamborghini. And at the back is car 34, our Aston Martin in black. Let me just sort out some spacing. Get ready, drivers. Lock it in. 10-second countdown. Here we go again. Yes, we've got 7 rounds. This is round 3. First lap is a rolling start. If you are crashed out or are lapped, I'll remove you. Good luck, drivers. Rolling start. We are off. Clean start. We are racing, guys. We are racing. It is, wow. It is 31, 27, 63. Yellow flag. We have lost. Can these guys slide off? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. So they are done. We have lost 34 and 24. You guys have smashed out. Apologies. We are on lap number 1. It is 31, 27, 63, 16. Let's go racing. And we're off. That is lap number 2. Yellow flag. 31 is off. We will drive the track next. 3 cars left. If you smash out now, you will stay on, but back of the pack. We're lap number 2. 27, 63, 16. We have a race at the front between 2 Lamborghinis. That is lap number 3. The Lambos are flying. Lap number 4. It is 27, 63, 16. Lap number 5. 16 is making a push on the outside. Oh, we're going to have a lead change. Lap number 6, no, we're not. 27 is holding the lead. 63 is chasing in second. Lap number 7, it looks like they're getting into a steady flow now. 3 cars left on track. Lap number 8. Oh, we've changed inside lane for 63. Very smart. Lap number 9. It is 27, 63, 16. Get ready for our final lap, starting now. Final lap. Our winner looks to be 27. Can we confirm that? We can. It is 27, 63, and finally 16. So our winner, moving on to round 7, winner of round 3, is the car heavily sponsored by Pokestar. He is our channel member. It is car 27. Yes, when I mean sponsored, he donates sometimes during our streams, which everyone can do that. It goes towards new parts and pieces, and that is the car that he loves to look after. Round 4, we're going to do a quick track dry, guys, because the track is wetting up. It's going to take another 30 seconds, Ask me some questions. I'll read the chat. We're here to have some fun. We're here to do some racing. Oh, we're here to break the track. This track is seriously getting wet. And you know what it is? It's the tyre compounds as well. They're actually flicking up the water from either inside their body or it's amazing how these little toy cars actually act like a proper car. I mean, if you drive on the road with a little bit of wet rain, because these cars have slicks, there's nowhere for the rain to be pushed up and out. So it's being pushed sideways because these cars don't have treaded tyres. So like a real race car, if you're going in water, you can't separate the water. You're just really squeezing it out the side of the car. And that's what they're doing, which is why the track has got pretty much a wet line, which looks incredible, but it's not helping us. The wet line looks impressive, to be honest. So let me just quickly clean this corner. This has been a bit of a trouble corner as well. And then we'll move into round 4, guys. Round 4. Round 7 is our final. It's all the winning cars. They go into a showdown at the end. I'm going to quickly sort out another car's speed. We can't get him right, but we need to get him right. The KTM is a little bit slow today, so I'm going to try and sort that out whilst I try and clean this the best I can. And yes, to answer the question, the 124 set does need track extensions to make it bigger. You can drive 124. We will at the end of the stream. Let me get 16. Where are we? All right, let me put these cars up. We've got our cars that are ready to ride. Let me quickly just clean our KTM. We'll give him a quick speed bump as well. Oh, hold on. We've got someone. Blake. Thank you, Blake the Maker. Big donate from Blake the Maker, mate. The next round will be dedicated to you. Round 4 is Blake the Maker. Blake the Marksman. Blake, sorry, mate. Blake's the Marksman. Round 4 will be called Blake the Marksman. Which car is he going to choose? Thank you, mate. That does go into the kitty to help fix and repair and buy and keep this channel going. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Big W in the chat for Blake the Marksman. And whilst we do that, let's line up 6 cars. Let's go racing. We're here to race. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate it. Big dubs in the chat for you, bud. Thank you. He has the one that he designed himself. I'm sure he'll be keen to show you. I missed him. What is the rarest? Yes. The rarest car that I have. Yes, well done. Actually, I've got a couple of rare cars still. One of them is a prototype, which was sent to me from a brand called SRC. I still have it, which is a one of one. Well, it's a prototype, so it's a car that they use to make their cars. That was sent to me a couple of years ago. I did design my own car, a HO size car, so like a Hot Wheels size. There's only 70 of those worldwide, 30 of the ones that I designed myself. They all sold out. Actually, I've got 3 left, which I kept for myself. Got a couple of rare cars, but the rarest cars on track, guys, at the moment are the 2 GTRs. These are worth a bit of money when they're brand new, about 150 to 200 euros each. We've got 2 of them on track, so that's a $400 Euro grid. Here we go. Good luck. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate it, man. So here we go. Round number 4. 6 cars on track. It is Blake the Marksman. I hope I'm saying that right. Round number 4. Thank you for the donation, mate. Get ready to lock a car in the chat, starting with car 24, yellow NASCAR. Next up, we've got car 5, our blue NASCAR. Followed by car 34, our black Aston Martin. Next, we've got car 20, our red Mercedes. Followed by 63, our black and green Lamborghini, and last but not least is 16, our orange KTM. Lock a car in the chat. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. I really do. Here we go. Round number 4. Blake's the Marksman's round. Get ready. Race start, rolling start. If you were lapped or smashed out after lap 1, you are out. Let's go racing. Great. Oh, no, we're good. I went a bit premature there. Let me just sort these 2 NASCARs out so they take off. Yellow flag restart. Every car is still on track. Yeah, something's wrong with 16. I think we might need to fix him. We are off and racing. It is 34. Oh, 5 is out. It is 34, 63, 20. Get ready to start our official 10-lap countdown starting now. That is lap number 1. It is now 63. Oh, yellow. No, we're off. What happened? Lap number 2, we've had 2 cars get smashed out. It is 24-20, 16. Yellow flag. No, it's not. We're still going. Lap number 3, what is going on? 16 is making a move on the outside. We've got 3 cars left. 16 into the lead. Lap number 4, that was a massive smash between 34 and 63. Huge smash. Lap number 5, 16 has come from behind. 20 has got engine problems. Lap number 6, it is 16, 24, 20. What is going on? Lap number 7. Oh, what happened? Lap number 8, 16, 24, 20. 2 to go. Lap number 9. Yes, he's not the fastest, but he's the safest. Final lap. Lap number 10. It is 16, 20, 24. Can 16 hang on? 20 is flying. It is 16 for the win. Second was 20 and runner-up was 24. So KTM sneaks in to the grand final. What happened? That was a huge smash between 34 and 63 for the Blakes, the Marksman's round number 4. He donated and he put on a show, mate. What a crash. I was going to yellow flag it, but they just got out of the way and everyone just moved on. That was 6th. Last to first. You know the rules. Round number 5. Let's line them up. Let's go for it. Let's get these cars back on track. We want to get these races up to round 7. Everyone's been very patient. Do you have any Bathurst cars? No, I don't. Is Scalatric a good brand? Yes, they are. They are a good brand. Carrera and Scalatric are your 2 toy brands. They make the toy level cars. Down beside me, which you can't see, I have some hobby grade slot cars, which if you stick to the end of the stream, I will show you them. They are both very good. They both do a great job. Without them, we wouldn't have the hobby. Without Scalatric and or Carrera, we would not have this hobby that we enjoy. So they are good. They are definitely good. Again, there is a link in the description. I don't get paid by these brands, but it does help the channel if people do use the links. But I've only got one link, which is for Scalatric. So feel free to use it. If you are purchasing anything, it's directly to them, so you will get your item. It doesn't come from me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more. 6. 63 is on. Here we go. Race number 5. Good luck, drivers. Are you ready? Have we lost the car? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we haven't. Can you add a safety car in the race? You can if we're all driving ourselves. So if we have 6 people driving, which is what this is designed to do, you can have a pit lane, you can have a pace car, you can have a, what's the other car? You can have a couple of different modes where a car will drive out, you will follow the car, it will pull in, and you take off. That's all automated. Yes, you can do that, but not right now. I can't. Deutsch bitte. I can't speak German. What is causing the track to get wet? Would you have to be concerned about that? If no, oh well, of course you would. If you're worried about your track getting wet, don't leave it outside. But this is the only spot I've got to do this. So it's not ideal, but Carrera track is stainless steel. The electronics may get damaged. That is a risk, but we've had it outside now for 6 months. And it's been good. Let's go racing. Here we go. Round number 5. Get ready to lock a car in the chat. Starting, you can add, yes, you can. Fuel stops. We won't put that on now. You can have fuel stops. And I think you can have tyre wear as well in the app in Smart Race. Here we go. Lock in a car, starting with car 34, Aston Martin. Followed by car 20, a red Mercedes. Next, 24, yellow NASCAR. Followed by 31, BMW. 5 is our blue NASCAR, and last but not least is 63, our black and green Lamborghini. This is round 5 of 7. Get ready, guys. Lock it in. Can you double up the track side by side to make your 4 lanes? Yes, you can. You can make it 8 lanes, I think. You sure can. Hello, Eon. Hello, mates. How are the cars running? The track is powered, guys. There is a negative and positive braid underneath each car. I'll show you after this race. Good luck, drivers. Race is about to start. First lap is a rolling start. If you crash out or are lapped, you'll be removed. Good luck. We are off. We have had a clean start. 20 in the lead, followed by 31, 34. 20 has come alive for race number 5. That rhymed. Lap number 1. It is 20, 31, 34. The Mercedes. Oh, Mercedes has slowed down. What's happened? It is 20:31.5. We're about a position change in third. 63 has been pushed off. Lap number 2, 31 has slid off. It is 20:34.5. Lap number 3, 20 is on, off. He's fast, slow. Lap number 4, 20 has put the gas down. He's taken off. Lap number 5, it is 25:34. Lap number 6, 34 has moved into second place. Coming into lap number 7. 20 is slowing down again. This car has issues. Lap number 8. 34.5. Lap number 9. Final lap. Bringing home the win, who is unpredictable at the best of times. Car number 20 has won your race, followed by 34. And who's going to come third? 5, the NASCARs. So your winner for race number 5, which is a very damaged chip. It goes fast, it goes slow, it's unpredictable, but it won this time, is car 20. He goes into our final race, which is coming up in 2 races. 34 and then 5. The 2 NASCARs have not made the championship. This will be a first. If we don't get a NASCAR in this race, that will be a first. And guys, we are now down to 5 cars because we have a damaged car that will not work at all. I do apologize. I am working on getting that fixed. Let's get our cars back on track. This is the last race before our grand final race. Do you watch Bathurst? Absolutely love Bathurst. Love my motorsports. Love it. I don't get to watch it over here because it's very hard to wake up and watch it. But when the 24 hours or the 12 hours are on, well, Bathurst I could watch. I'll watch the end of it. Here we go. Race number 6. This is the last one before the grand final. We've got 5 cars on track. 55 years ago. Hello, Maricon. Hello, DIECAST. Hello, mate. $50 on yellow. You watch F1? Love F1. Love it. Has the braid. Yeah, I've got to show the braid. Sorry, I did say I would. So these are slot cars, guys. I get asked how they work. Are they battery? Are they RC cars? No, they are slot cars, which means there is a slot in the track. You can see the 2 metal rails. And underneath these cars are some metal braids. They carry your negative and positive. When the car is put on track, it's only held in by this slot, which obviously if you smash or go too fast, you will fall out. But it is powered by an electric motor. So very much like an RC car, without having the drivability. You can't steer the thing. You've got to control the speed on track. What you are watching now is very low speed. These go absolutely bonkers. But if I set these cars to high speed, they wouldn't complete the first course. Here we go. Sometimes. Chicken Robert, hello, mate. I do love rally. NASCARs I do love. I do sim racing as well. So if I'm not watching racing, I'm trying to do my own racing. Here we go. 5 cars on track. Lock 1 in. Starting with car 5, blue NASCAR. Followed by 31, BMW. 34 is our black Aston Martin. Followed by 24, our yellow NASCAR. And last but not least is 63, our black and green Lamborghini. 20 seconds to lock in a car number. Yeah, I do watch Bathurst. Yep. First lap is a rolling start. After the first lap, if you crash out or are lapped, you are out. 10 laps officially. Let's go racing. We are off. Who's going to win our last race before the final? In the lead is 31, followed by 34 and 63. 31 has been pushed off. You are out. That is lap number 1. Lap number 2, 34. You are also out. Coming into lap number 3, it is 63.5.24. Can the Lamborghini make the final race? Lap number 4. Lamborghini is holding off the pack. Lap number 5. I'll explain that after the race, guys. Yellow flag. We've had 2 cars come off. They go back on in position because they both came off. We're on lap number 5. We need 3 cars to finish. 63 is our clear leader here. Going to lap number 6, starting now. Lap number 6. No, 7, sorry. No, I won't burn them out. I'll explain after the last race. Lap number 8, 63. It looks like he's going to get his spot in the finals. Lap number 9. Get ready for our final lap, starting right now. It is 63, 24, and 5. And our winner is 63, followed by the 2 NASCARs, 24 and 5. So that's it. We have our grid for our final race, our championship showdown for today's stream. Unfortunately, some big hitters, and for the first time, I think, since we've been streaming with the championship, a NASCAR has not made it into the finals. They are normally a sure bet. They are a great car around the slot car track. So let me line these guys up, and then I'll read the comments. I'll answer some questions as we do. Let me get these cars in position, starting with, let's chuck 85. Let's go 22. This random order here, they will rhyme or rhythm. 27, 16, and 63. So that's our 6 finalist cars. Each of these cars have won their respective round. Let me quickly read the chat. No, NASCARs don't like the wet. These are digital cars, and the power goes correct. So there was a question. Can I please, Zachy Fisher? Hello, mate. Have a good day at school. The cross section, they switch sideways. So yes, into the finals. Won't it burn out? So these aren't being run. We want a slot car Grand Prix with F1 cars. I wish, but it would be a very expensive race on my behalf, because I guarantee you the cars will be damaged after the first race, and they're about 85 euros each. So I don't think we'll be doing an F1 race. I will have an F1 car to demonstrate, but we won't be racing them because it's way too expensive for me to do that. It is very expensive, these cars. So they will damage. Their front spoilers and splitters are so big, as soon as they get a knock, they snap off. So I'm sorry. You okay in the head? Is this me? Is Mike? Who's okay in the head? We want to look. Am I okay in the head? Mikey boy, I don't know. You tell me. Let's see what Mike has to say. Mike, am I okay in the head? No, I won't be moving. Hello, MSD. I won't be moving the camera because then you won't be able to see the race. If I move the camera, you will only see a corner. That'd be very boring. Here we go. Final race for the stream. We've got 6 cars on track. This is the grand final for today's Tuesday stream. Get ready to lock a car in the chat. Hello, Scotland. Hello, mate. What's in the bottle? That is like a pre-workout for the gym. I'm very sore today. I went to the gym yesterday. Extremely sore, so it's a recovery drink. Starting with car 85, orange McLaren. Next up, have 22, red GTR. Followed by 27, the Red Bull liveried Lambo, the Pokemobile. Followed by 16, the orange KTM. 63, the black and green Lamborghini. And last but not least is 20, the red Mercedes. After this race, guys, I will answer some questions. I'm not going to turn the camera off straight away. Are this special cars? I think the F1 cars for Carrera, they're all pretty expensive. I don't know much about slot cars, but as far as I know, each operator has a remote who controls them individually. Correct. I'll explain that after this race, guys. Last race for the stream. This is the championship. Get ready, guys. 15 laps for the championship. Again, if you crash out or are lapped, you're out. Rolling start for our first lap. Good luck. Yellow flag, because we need to complete this race. After these cars are put back on track, that'll be the last time that you get a free kick. Yellow flag restart. We have 15 laps to get through. Good luck, drivers. Yeah, I do watch F1s. I'll talk about that next. I'm an Oscar Piastri fan. That is lap number 1 of 15. It's having a fit. It'll sort itself out. Here we go. That's lap number 1. It is 16, 22, 85. Lap number 2. KTM is leading the way. 27 is making a move, or 27 has moved up into second. Lap number 3. Oh, we've lost the car. That's lap number 3. It is 16, 27, 63. Lap number 4. We've only got 3 cars left on track, which means all 3 cars will finish. Lap number 5. It is 27, 16, 63. Lap number, yellow flag. Lap number 6, but all cars will finish, so we'll put them back on side by side. Lap number 6, 27 is leading. We have 15 laps to complete. It might be a race here for second, guys. We're off. It is 27, 63, 16. Lap number 8. Can 63 catch up to his brother in the other Lamborghini? Lap number 9. Yellow flag. We've had our leader come off, which means he goes to the back of the pack. It is lap 10. In the lead now is 63, followed by 16 and 27, who's now been put back of track. Lap 11. 27 is trying to move into second place, but the KTM is holding him off. Lap 12, 63 is getting away with this one because these guys are driving hard at the back. Lap 13, it is 63, 16, 27. Lap 14. Oh, what an upset. Lap 15. Sorry, final lap. And our winner is 63, but who's going to come second? Let's find out. It is going to be 16, and second place is 16, followed by 27. So our winner for today's stream is Car 63 Lamborghini. He's won all his races. He's won the finals. So there you go. That was our final race, but now I'll answer any questions. So I'm going to quickly do a quick time check on the stream. Stand by. Let me just quickly check my screen. How are we going up here? But we've got another 5 minutes, guys. If you want to ask any questions, this is a good time to do it. And let me quickly read some of these questions. Let me have a look. You could possibly do a StreamYard live stream with different camera angles. You can. I do that regularly, but it's not beneficial for this kind of stuff. I will be doing that in the future. There'll be set dates for a multi-screen. I wouldn't be using StreamYard because that's only one camera. I'll be doing OBS. But at the moment, this is the best for me to get this off the ground so more people can see it. But yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, Max did a really good job. Lando Norris is the GOAT. Don't believe so. He won by 2 points. He was heavily favoured. I'm an Oscar Piastri fan, but watching from the sidelines, sorry. And if you can let Max catch up and you've got two clear, fast drivers, and I actually feel for Oscar, Max probably should have won at the end. I really think he deserved it. Did Lando deserve it? No, not at all. He did really, at the end, Lando did really well the second half of the season, but it wasn't because of help from the team. Oscar made some mistakes, but to say Lando is the GOAT, nah, sorry. I've got no issues with him, but no. If you're winning by 2 points with a 100-point lead, something's gone wrong. Sorry. Hello, footballs. Hello, mates. Does the speed of the car depend on how many cars are on track? Yes. So if I add on all the cars, you will see some go slower. The question before was, how fast do these cars go? I'll quickly drive one. Because someone said about controllers. Yes, every car will have a controller if you're driving it with a human. So I'm using the wireless Carrera controllers. You can have up to 6 of these, which means you can have 6 drivers. I'll put these into what's called my mode. So this is me driving it. Stand by. So I'm now going to drive this car myself, which is what you normally would do. You would have 6 people driving these cars, and they are fast. I'll try and go as fast as I can without crashing, because it is wet, but they do go a lot faster than what you'll be watching. But the computer doesn't slow down where I can. But these are very fast. But if I let the computers try and do this, they never hit the brakes because they literally are going a constant speed. But they are super fast. And the track is a bit wet, so the car isn't but they are really fast. And you change lanes yourself. I'll come around the other side. I'll see if I can change a lane for you. There you go. Outside lane. Inside lane, like you can change your own lanes, but they are super fast. So they look like toys when I'm playing with them, but they're definitely not. They're really fast. Really fast. Oh, excellent. Thank you, mate. Yeah, send me it through. Greetings from Tassie. Hello, mate. Can you adjust the speed of the cars? I can. You can. So also, if you're playing with kids, you can make the full system a lot slower. What are we on now? Let me check the speed. So I don't know if you guys can see that from up there. You might not be able to, but I've got 5 lights, which means it's top speed. But if I then press this button and put this car on track, I've gone and done the speed. Not yet. You got to have the car on track. So I'll put the car on track, press the speed button. I've got it set to its lowest speed. Now that is full speed. I'm holding my finger down. That is now full speed. So you can get kids involved. You know, they won't crash. They'll get a lot of joy out of that. So that is full speed turned down. And if we go back to the speed, set it all the way back to the top, you've got lots of adjustments. Now I'm back to crazy mode, which means because the track is wet, so a kid couldn't really do this, like a young kid, but they are very fast. And this track is really small. So there you go. Yep, you can change the speed. Sure can. You sound like you're from Barbados or another. I'm from Australia. As far away from Barbados I think you can get. I'm an Aussie who lives in Austria. Can slot cars do bank turns? They can. A lot of the cars will give you warnings on the front. Of course, NAS cars can do it. Carrera do a banked corner for all their radiuses. These are the smallest radiuses. They get wider and wider, so you can actually have a really big corner. And Carrera also have them banked. Some cars won't do it because you rip the front spoiler off, but some cars can. But yes, you can have bank corners, definitely. What's your favorite car? My favorite car is a Porsche. I'm a Porsche guy. You can adjust the brakes too. You sure can. We should show that. Good on you, Mega Digger. So we've got brakes on these, and if you're probably thinking how, electric motors like a Tesla. If you take off your foot in a Tesla, the electric motor will have its own internal braking. That's what electric motor does to slow down. And you have the same with these. These are electric motors. So if I push the button, you'll see it roll. I'll do it down the straight. I'll push accelerator and I'll let go now, and it will roll. It will still stop, but it will roll. Rolling again, and that's called roll through. So some people like no brakes on a slot car. I like a little bit of brake, but not too much. So I can go into the corner fast, let go, let it roll, back on, let go, let it roll, back on. So that lets you roll through the corners. So it helps you adjust your speed. Where if we go back to the braking, and this also has different levels of braking, I'll go to full braking, turn it on. Now you'll see when I take off, it'll almost stop instantly when I let go. That's full brake. Now, some people love that because they love to, like a Max Verstappen who loves the brake heavily at the end, but it does upset your car. So if I want to race this quicker, I've got to be careful when I let go, because I know as soon as I let go, it's going to brake on me. And if I'm going too fast, it will kick out. But you can have full brake. And it's quite strong. So just then I let go and it upset the back of my car, and I went back on too quick, hence why we kicked out. So yep, lots of braking can be done. These aren't Scalextric, these are Carrera, but we do have Scalextric on the channel. Does the computer have a penalty system? Yes, so if you buy this system, if you buy the box, and I actually lied yesterday, some people asked me how much does this cost. This layout that you're looking at is quite expensive because it's 2 tracks put together. If you want to get into the digital Scalextric, they're both about the same price actually. If you want to get into some digital Carrera, I would budget about $350 to $400, and you'll get yourself a set with 2 cars, 2 wireless controllers, and a lane changer, and that'll get you into the digital world. So yes, there's a computer. Sorry. You can get what's an aftermarket app which runs on your phone. Every driver can have one. It's called Smart Race, and that will show you your telemetry, your speed. It'll also manage the race. So if you have a central location like a computer or a tablet and run the system through it, so all drivers are linked into yours, you can have yellow, red flags. You can have going too fast in the pits. You can have fuel. So if your fuel runs out, of course, it's simulated. Your car will go slower, controlled by the computer, or you'll get penalty points. There is a lot. Yeah, there's a lot you can do with this. I probably don't have enough track for Monza. Do Scalextric works on a Carrera track? The easy answer is no. So Scalextric digital and Carrera digital don't cross over. Analog track, which is non-digital, so one car per lane, any car will work on that track. So Carrera do an analog, Scalextric do an analog, other brands do analog, and most of the cars that you see outside of Carrera and Scalextric all do analog cars. But when you talk digital, they don't cross over. There is aftermarket chips. I have done a video on the channel, there is aftermarket chips for a Carrera digital for Scale Electric. I can put this chip in a Scale Electric car and it will work on track with some limit functions. So you can do it, but it's not meant to, no. I don't know what that means. What's your favorite WRC team? Sure, I don't know. Will placing walls keep the cars on track? Definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Does the computer, how do competitive slot car racing work? Do each player modify their car? Yes, correct. So in the world of slot car racing, we have analog and digital racing. Analog's probably the biggest at the moment, the most popular, because the hobby is a lot older. There's a lot of older gents that race analog. The digital has been around for about 20 years, and not as many people took onto it. I like it because it simulates a real race, where analog, you always stay in your lane, you never change. You're racing your lane for each heat, and then you swap lanes. Where with the digital, we are changing lanes all the time, pit stops, everything. So the way the analog world works, there's many races around the world. America, Australia, every country has a pretty big race, and they literally have either 6 or 8 lanes wide. You have 8 drivers, 75 people racing, and they take turns of racing in each other's heats, like a real race. But they're always staying in their lane, and they're always swapping over the lane after each heat. It's a different style of racing. You are racing yourself, not the other driver. Digital has some racing, but it's not as popular when it comes to the slot car world. But that is proper digital racing, up to 30 cars sometimes, aftermarket system. And you got pit stops, you got endurance races. It's all the same. By placing walls, make them onto layout. Yeah, he has some Lego stuff. I had Lego cars. I sold them all, guys. I had a huge collection of everything about 6 months ago. I had hundreds of Lego cars because I collect Lego. I had video games. I've got DIECAST cars, and I had slot cars, but I sold them all when I moved here in March. Can he put the electronics in a Speed Champions? Yeah, you can. You can, but you can do it on is it a 3-stud car? The older Speed Champions fit really well. You've got to build the car around it. The bigger ones, yeah, yes and no. The new style, yes and no. All right, guys, I think that is a wrap. We've lost a lot of people. A lot of people have dropped off. It is getting a bit late into the stream. We had a bit of a bumpy start. So those that did join, thank you. We did have a bumpy start when it came to getting our track sorted, but we got there in the end. But I do think that's a wrap, guys. Thank you. Feel free to subscribe, follow, all that kind of good stuff. I do live stream regularly. Lots of videos coming out. And I'll see you in the next one. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Have a great day, guys. Take care.